Okay, hi. Hello, everyone. Hi. We had to go off for a minute there. Well, you wouldn't know that anyway, right? Okay, but anyway, we decided to talk about music and autism. Okay, so good to be here with you this beautiful, beautiful, awesome day. Every day is awesome. Every day should be high energy. And yes, we're here for you. Um, my name is Deandria. This is Sarah's, and this is our podcast. And he's 26 years old, so I'm here for the parents. He's here for the parents. He's also here for the young adults. Okay. So, and if uh, the young adult autistic community need to ask me something in regards to neurotypical parents, okay, how we act and stuff like that. That's okay with me. So, like I said, it's so good to be here with you. And we're talking about music, okay. So I'm going to just start it off and just say that music can play a significant role in helping people with autism in various ways. Here are some ways in which music can be beneficial.
Uh, uh, the first one is emotional expression.
Mhm.
Music can provide a means for individuals with autism to express their emotions and communicate non-verbally. Many people with autism find it easier to connect with and express their feelings through music, which can enhance their emotional well-being.
So the first thing that I did, and I did, I didn't, I didn't do it because I felt that he needed it per se. I did this because I wanted a piano, um, but my my dad wanted to give me a piano, and my mom thought, a piano would be just too uh, big for the living room, and although we have a really big living room, so this was, I guess, my way of giving my child something that I didn't get, but I could give it to him. And trust me, he went through many keyboards, okay? And that was the first instrument I gave him was a keyboard. And he, it was, okay, so 26, how many years ago? 24 years ago, okay? Um, I've always got him something ahead of his time because everything would bore him. And you may find that a lot with your kids. So I got him a keyboard, and the keyboard would hook up to the TV. The TV that I also bought with it, it came as a pair. And, but autistic, the Sarah's being autistic, he did not want to be plugged up to the TV. He didn't he just took things upon himself to teach himself at that point. Okay. So yeah, that's what was done. And here's a piano. He also plays the guitar, and uh yeah, he plays ambient classical music uh with this guitar and his piano. And he's also taken something on called Weird Core, okay, and that they do with the computer. But myself, of course, I like his raw music, meaning what he learned on his own, self-taught. So I love his classical ambient music and his guitar classical music. and he also has an electric. What is that? Electric ambient? What is it? Electric
It is an
acoustic?
yes,
Okay, acoustic electric guitar. So he has those right now. Okay. Um, but, he's been playing now for 24 years, right?
yes.
Okay. So, and there you have it. Um, and I love his music. Like I said, I'm just, I have my favorite, okay? I like his piano and guitar. He wants me to like his weird chord music. I doubt. Okay, and there you go. Go
Right.
ahead, Sarah's.
Right.
Too much?
Right.
Okay, where are we at? Sensory?
Sensory stimulation. People with autism often have sensory sensitivities and may be overwhelmed by certain sounds or environments. However, music can be used to create a controlled and structured sensory experience by carefully selecting appropriate music. It's possible to provide a calming or stimulating effect based on an individual's need.
Okay, so yeah, he gravitates to music so much that I can ask him to do something, and he's not going to stay on point with it. He just gravitates to music, or just somewhere in his mind is just music all the time. So that's what he does. But I like that he has this outlet, you know. And I would suggest to any parent out there, to give your child um, an instrument. Give them an instrument. They may go through some, but just keep on point with it and give them that instrument, and you just never know. Okay, I think it helps them. They need something that they can handle, that is in their control. Okay, and that instrument is definitely something that is in their control. So yeah, I would suggest that with anyone. I had this Aries.
Yes, I think that music does help me to be happy. Um,
I think music has helped you to be you.
just,
I think it's been like one of the greatest things that could have ever happened to you. So, do you want me to read the next one?
uh,
You got it.
just
Okay.
communication and social skills. Music therapy can facilitate the development of communication and social skills in individuals with autism. They can help improve their ability to engage in turn taking, imitation, and joint attention, which are vital skills for social interactions. Interaction. Through music, therapists can create opportunities for meaningful interactions and encourage social engagement.
Okay, so I remember I asked the Sarah's principal that he would be able to be in the band or in choir or music, and uh, I wasn't able to get him in, and I don't know why. Okay, I I guess that would be a question that I would have to ask him again today. I don't know why. I guess because he had so many classes that he enjoyed already, like art, and things like that. He had speech, he had art. I mean, everything was full. Okay. So I guess he just figured, like, you can't have it all, I guess. Okay. But I would encourage parents to do that. Okay. I would encourage parents to do that. I think it's a very, very good thing. And I don't know how it said that it can develop communication and social skills, in individuals. Um, Perhaps it can improve their ability to engage in turn talking or turn taking, uh, imitation, and joint attention. I don't know. I don't know if this is true for an autistic child. Maybe you may find a couple other, um, but it said that the vital skills for social interaction. I think at some point we're going to have to realize that uh, I think that if they were inclusive, that it would help them to engage more socially. Okay. Um, as far as uh, let's see, as far as being social or turn taking, I think we have to realize that these kids they talk when they want to. It's a lot about if you accept certain things from uh, neurotypical children, you're going to have to accept that in the autistic community, that with these kids, it is their way. So unless it's something, I don't know, and I just don't. What do you think, Sarah? Because I just feel like we need to accept, that because I know I need my me time. Okay, I need my me time. I think we need to accept that most of these kids are introverts. Okay, they are introverts. I'm neurotypical and I'm an introvert. Okay, but when I'm out there, I'll laugh and talk with people, but I like my me time. I really, really do. And I find that my son, he look, the Sarahs is they demand their me time. You're not going to change these kids into neurotypicals. That's just the way it is, you know. Um, uh, the
Yeah,
Sarahs.
I agree. Agree. I think that most autistic people are introverts. They are not good with socializing with others.
Well, they could be. It's not that they're not good. Well, yeah, they're not good with socializing. Okay, but what I'm saying is, the conversation. Okay, let me put it to you all another way, and I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings out there. Okay, if you are neurotypical, all right, not hurting any feelings, but what the neurotypical community, stay like they're in the cafeteria. The series is going to be more with, just like you used to be with who you used to sit at the tables with?
If
Punk
you,
rockers and
if you,
goth, okay?
uh,
But just in a regular neurotypical conversation, it's they don't even understand the reason why they're having a conversation. Okay? It's going to be boring to them. That's just the way it is. My son like punk rockers and goth people. You know, I haven't been at a table with him to have a conversation, but he finds them very interesting, and they find him interesting as well. So I don't know. I mean, who's the out people here? No one. You have your neurotypical people, but most, at least I'm seeing from on my son's part, he don't. They're so to him. Okay, how? Okay, the regular neurotypical teenagers out there talking about whatever they talk about is boring to him. Boring, boring, boring. Okay. Now, what did you find fascinating about the punk rockers and the goth people out there, the series?
but
Nothing in particular, but you liked them because they were individuals and they liked being who they were, right? You know, that's what he liked about them. The regular neurotypical teenagers did not want to be in that crowd. Okay? When my son found them beautiful people, fascinating. When I've met him, or when I've met them, when they were around him, you know, it was this girl with pink hair, you know, and she has such a beautiful personality. I understand, okay? Really, I do. So, yeah, you know, and then you have this other group of people over here that happen to be talking about, you know, if they're saying that they don't want to get to know them without even getting to know these people, and they could be some really really cool people, you know, like the goth and everybody and the autistic people, but the regular teen neurotypicals didn't, you know, they just found them weird. Okay, so my son gravitates to weird. You do. You do. Okay, my bad. Okay, but yeah, you do. You gravitate, but I don't care because, like I said, when I met a couple other, they were so sweet. They were really nice, and they weren't trying to put on or anything. Okay, this is just them. It's just like, you know, yeah, you know, and that's it. So yeah, okay. You know, I'm not saying that he went in and he was having this awesome conversation and things like that. He just liked being around them, not really saying anything. But they accepted him like that, not saying anything, right? You know, and then when you said something, they listened, didn't they? Whether you stuttered or not. Okay, you know, hey. So, you know, y'all are gonna have to just get into the mode of just like, look, these kids are gonna be themselves. You know, they're not trying to please people. They're not being mean to people either. But if they don't want to socialize with anybody and you pushing this on them, you're putting them in an uncomfortable position. You're putting them in an uncomfortable position to where it just, you know, it just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. You're not going to change them. And I think the quicker you all get with that, the better everybody in life would be. So that's why I always say right now it needs to be inclusive, because that's all I'm seeing right now is the autistic children being put in a neurotypical community at school. Okay? And these kids don't understand them, tease them. Although the serious, okay, it's one thing I have to say about the school. So these kids really respected my son. Okay, he didn't get teased, but there were some that got teased. Okay, there was some. When I grew up, when I was growing up, they thought I was weird. I went to a public school. They thought I was weird because they said that I spoke proper. How dare me speak proper? And then I was pushed into a private setting to where I was just as weird, you know. So, but I didn't care. I kept being me. Okay, I kept being me. Um, I liked the school I went to. I was a bit of an extrovert, to be honest. Okay, but these days, oh my goodness, I love my time, my me time. Yes, I do. And then I'm not around the Sarahs all the time, and it gives him a chance to breathe and to create. Okay, so give these kids, the autistic kids, parents, please give them give them the food that they need, which are anything that they can create with. Okay, and give them that room to create. All right, give them that room to create. Don't set them on some timer. Okay, you're gonna have to kind of guide them a little bit, but that's all they're gonna let you do anyway. So, yeah, something wrong with it, baby. Okay, oh, where are we now? Did we just read cognitive development? Yeah, we did. It can improve the attention. Okay, now we are at self-regulation. If unless you have something else to say,
Oh,
okay. I think you already said what you needed to say. You said that y'all are just not social people. ah, ah, I like the way they just get to the point. Okay, go ahead.
that so self-regulation and behavior management. Many individuals with autism struggle with self-regulation and managing their behaviors. Music can serve as a powerful tool to help them calm down, focus, and manage their emotions. The rhythmic and repetitive nature of music can have a soothing effect, reducing anxiety and promoting self control.
Again, like I said, when I gave the Series the keyboard, I had no idea what it would do for him. Okay, um, but that being said, I used to put headphones on my stomach. Okay, and I noticed that he liked that. I used to play music for him, um, and yeah, he liked it. He liked that. So, but yeah, music does is a powerful tool. Okay, and it calms them. It helps them with their sensories. And um, I don't know about the emotion part. I think that when people say talk about an autistic person's emotions, I don't think they can pinpoint that because that's like all over the board. Okay, because I can tell the Sarah, oh, I know, he'll say he has no emotions, and he really thinks that emotions are weak. Okay, emotions are a weakness that people can use against you. So, you know, that's the way he feels about that. So, but I'm an emotional person. Am I emotional, Sarah? Am I like overkill emotional?
Uh,
You want to say yeah. Okay, but anyway, yeah, I don't hide my emotions. I don't hide my emotions because I want him to be free. That if he is feeling something, you know what I'm saying, that he'll go ahead and express that. I think I let me see. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember. Since the Sarah's was 2 years old, when he stopped talking, and after he started talking again, I have not once known him to cry. That's weird.
yeah.
That's weird. Okay, yeah, but yeah, he's not. He kind of like unravels it in his head to make sense. Whatever is going on, he always. I don't know. How come you don't cry? Nothing to cry about, huh? With me, I could see an injured animal on TV on a commercial. You know how like when they show those commercials, like the abandoned dogs and stuff, and I have tears coming down. Okay, and I'm just like, oh no, it just like here lately, I've just been kind of emotional about animals. I like, I eat vegetables, and but people will say, "Oh, well, that plant had feelings." Well, okay, yeah, fine, but those you know just things just look different to me these days. I'm more emotional. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But in any case, I'm good. I'm good. Okay, because I've learned from the series how to uh, uh, how to what is it, self control.
Uh,
So I've learned that from him. He has a lot of self control. Excuse me, my allergies are kicking in. A lot of self control, and that's what I do now. I commend myself for having self control, but I still see those commercials, and I'm just like, but what can you do? Adopt every dog. Okay, there you go. Okay, let's see. Where are we now? Did you want to say
so
something on that, baby?
no, I think that it is like
Good. Okay, go ahead.
enhancing motor skills, playing musical instruments, or engaging in rhythmic movements can improve motor skills and coordination in individuals with autism. Music therapy often incorporates activities that involve gross and fine motor movement, helping 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 individuals develop physical skills and coordination.
So take it line by line and tell me what you think about it.
I think uh, I think music that do help autistic people with to improve their motor skills.
How?
For
I can't
example,
even get you to sing. How? And I know you got a beautiful voice, but I can't even get you to sing.
like
Yeah.
it helps some autistic people.
Okay, but how does it how would motor skills help when maybe you know what you may be right. Come to think about it, because remember when uh, you used to whenever you read out loud, your words would sound like you were singing, and then I asked you to don't sing it out. I don't know. That's so long ago.
No, I think it may help people. For me, I am a stutterer. I think that it can help me to develop better motor skills.
Okay, yeah.
Uh, because I'm a stutterer, it can help me to develop better
You
muscles.
still don't sing,
Yes.
you know. Your dad got a good voice, but I can't even get you to sing.
Right.
Okay, so I'm gonna read the last one. Is that okay with you?
Yes.
It's important to note that the effectiveness of the music therapy can vary among individuals with autism. What works for one person may not work for another. So it's crucial to tailor the approach to meet each individual's special needs and preferences. Uh, Working with a qualified music therapist who has experience in autism can provide personalized guidance and support. I don't know what school they have that at, okay? Probably the more expensive schools, I guess. I'm not sure. Okay, all right. But yeah, I do agree with that, that it is a wide range, and what works for one person may not work for another. But I find that these kids are extremely creative, okay? Extremely creative through writing, through painting, art, canvases, music, piano, any type of instrument. So that's the way I would suggest that anybody raise their child. Always give them some instruments, but like I said, just be prepared for that child to go through some instruments until they can learn to appreciate uh, what this instrument does for them, you know, um, instead of just vice versa, what they can do with this instrument, but what this instrument can do for them internally. Okay, so that's how I feel about that. Serious?
I agree with it.
Okay.
I think that
How many keyboards did you go through?
I do not know the number.
Mm. Okay, y'all, you heard that right? He don't know the number because it was that many. Oh, and mind you, as they get better, with the instruments, the more you spend money on this instrument, okay? But as far as toys, I always got something for the series that was out of the norm. Like way back then, I had got him a spaceship that spent around up in the air, uh, far up in the air, and he could put whatever message that he wanted on the spaceship, and with the remote control, and I bought him this giant spider. You know, they costed all of his toys costed. Okay, but I always try to give him things that he can create with. Okay, so thank you so much, everybody. That's our podcast for tonight. All
That's it.
right. Okay, the series. Look, it's a hot right there, baby.